Hello everyone, I am at the Lac Jeanval again. I had a chance to dine at a magnificent Italian restaurant. Well, when I say magnificent, I'm not trying to say it's a 5-star. I'm trying to say it's a decent, guys. Good value for money, delicious food, immaculate. You should all know that Lac Jeanval is a wonderful area. In fact, it's there's a 5-star hotel just nearby it. Well, basically a wonderful hotel, and in front of the hotel you'll see a number of fancy cars. There's an Italian restaurant which I've not heard of before, and it's hiding behind bushes. I am going to explore that Italian restaurant and see what is that hidden treasure. Is it a hidden treasure, guys? As you guys can see, over there is the lake. Right there you have the lake, and on this side the restaurant is located, guys. Right here, behind the bushes. This is really making me curious. I'm curious to know what it's like, guys, because usually restaurants try to have a conspicuous presence. They try to be very, you know, they try to have a big presence wherever they are. But in the case of this restaurant, it seems like they didn't mind about presence. They just are there. But guys, exterior presence should not be enough to judge the food. All right, everyone. So first impression in the restaurant. You smell the strong presence of an oven, guys. It's wonderful. I like it already. Good presentation. It has this impression of a posh restaurant, but then as you look at the walls, you look at the presentation, it's very natural. It feels like being in the countryside, guys. Wonderful. So it's not, you know, like being in the heart of the city where you have a 5-star restaurant or something. The seats, the table, everything feels just at home. It's good, very good. And glass windows, ideal for the summer. I'm assuming what would it be like if on a very hot day when there's sunshine and all the doors open. Ooh, lovely presentation. I like the menu, it looks wonderful. And now over here they gave me this as a starter. Right? So olives, I've noticed, is quite a common starter in Mediterranean cuisine. I've had this sort of experience with the Greek restaurants and with Lebanese restaurants, and now Italian restaurants, they always like to offer olives, but they also offer this bread, guys. It looks wonderful. Try the bread. Now, you have to be careful with the olives because sometimes they can have seeds in them. So this one, they took out all the seeds. Wonderful. Strong flavor of olives. The olive oil that seeps out. Alright guys, so I just had a chance to pass my order. I'm so excited. So basically I passed on my order for the starters, and then I passed on the order for the main dish. Let's see how this goes, guys. In the meantime, I'm gonna sip my Coca Zero. For those of you who know me, I love taking Coca Zero wherever I go. Check this out. All I ordered was a pizza, and they gave me a wonderful decoration of dressings. The balsamic vinegar, the olive oil, and the hot spicy oil. Oh my goodness. Here. Oh, this is the Belgian flag. Ta-da! Belgian flag. Now we do the German flag. There we go, German flag. They gave me bread with butter. Bread in a bowl. Now bread with butter is a common starter I've noticed with the Italian restaurants. They tend to be very generous with this, and the bread is rather hot. So let's try this, bread and butter. Let's take a moment and look at the bread. This is proof that it's homemade, guys. Check this out. They gave me the bufala and the starter. This is salad they gave. Looks wonderful, guys. Now the way the balsamic sauce has been applied. Interesting. Now I have to give this a bite, guys. Let's try this, guys. Now something tastes a little bit different about this mozzarella. It's not very, it doesn't have a milk-like or a creamy texture to it. Over here, guys, is called the pizza maison. So this is like the top of the top pizza. You have like almost all the ingredients on top, all the toppings. It's amazing, guys. They even kept egg on top of it. Now look at this pizza. Look at this. Wonderful, rich with flavors. All sorts of ingredients you can imagine, guys. Alrighty, looks wonderful. And I love the taste. It is wonderful. one, so now I just got down to ordering dessert. The food was great. Now it's time to try the homemade desserts. According to the menu, it's all homemade. I got given tiramisu. Just the lovely texture of it. Now it's time to have a bite of it. The sponge is very soft, guys. Extremely soft. It just falls apart. So some tiramisus tend to have a really solid biscuit to them, or some solid sponge to them. But this one is really like soft. It just fell off. Let's try the creme brulee, everyone. This is creme brulee. Just look at the texture of it. I like the strong vanilla taste to it. Now we're gonna talk. Now I'm gonna tell you all how I feel. This is really good, and it taught me an important lesson about how every Italian restaurant can be different. For instance, the pizza was also unique in its own ways. Everything I ate in that restaurant had a soft texture. The pizza was very soft, easy to cut through. And then also the tiramisu was interesting. It was not, the biscuit was not very solid compared to what I've eaten before from other restaurants. The creme brulee was not really the most Italian of parts in my experience at that restaurant, but honestly every Italian restaurant I've visited, majority of them offer creme brulee as a dessert. But creme brulee is mostly of actually the origins of creme brulee is disputed at the moment. It's not very clear where it came from. But most of the sources point to the Iberian Peninsula, so where you have Spain, Portugal, and then some sources point to England. And then, ironically enough, because every time I think of crème brûlée, I think of France. I feel like it has some French history to it. But I primarily thought this because of the name, you know, crème brûlée. It's French, so I thought automatically it has to be of French origin or French significance. But at the moment, it's not very clear. At least that's all I know, guys. Tiramisu, as I've explained before, tiramisu is Italian, but it's not very clear where in Italy it originated from, and to this day it's still not really fixed, but most sources point towards Veneto. Anyways, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, guys, and stay tuned for more videos that are on the run. More food videos on the run, guys.